So today I will be interviewing Amaris Sophe Adara, who has an incredible story of hope, struggle, and success. She grew up in the foster care system. She's from Palo Alto, California, and today she is 26. She is the CEO of her own company, and she is being held as the Oprah Winfrey of IPTV. So do you have you on here, Amaris?
Yes, I'm here.
Fabulous. So first, I'd love to talk about your background. So how did you get placed into foster care, and how old were you?
Well, I was put in the foster care system when I was 9 years old, and I kind of had a situation with my parents dealing with domestic violence, and it just kind of one thing led to another. So I ended up in the foster care system, and just bounced around until I was about almost 17, and then I was adopted. Unfortunately, not with all of my siblings, but things happen the way they happen, unfortunately.
Well, you've obviously created an incredible company and opportunity for yourself from that. So what was the turning point in your life that really sparked the turnaround?
Well, I got married really young. I think I was just trying to get out of the situation, and I ended up putting myself in another one. So I was 19. I was married, and I'm just looking at my life, and I'm like, okay, this is not what I want at all. So I ended up asking for a divorce and moving to Atlanta. That's where I met my partner, Leonard Willis, and he kind of pitched the Girl Talk TV show thing to me, and I got started with that, and then it led into ASA television. We were like, hey, why not have our own network? So we ended up creating ASA Television Network, which is a mobile platform, just like a cable network. Everything is online. And as you can see, everything is moving there. I mean, look at Netflix, look at Hulu, look at Vudu. Everyone is streaming television from their phones or laptops. And even in your own homes, you can do it on your television. So it's definitely where everything is going.
That's incredible. I mean, and I definitely agree. And on your show, kind of take me through some things that you discuss and some topics that you touch on.
Oh, as far as Girl Talk, I really enjoy discussing social issues, things that are going on, especially in young adults and teenagers' lives, with their sexuality, with, what do you want to do with your life? Is college your only option? Or can you, create your own business? I know it's really intimidating being an entrepreneur because it's all on you. And if you don't work, you don't eat. So you pretty much have to invest all of yourself into your business. And for some people, they talk about it and it sounds good, but once you're actually involved in it, you just have to really push yourself. So I like discussing other options aside from going to college. If you have some type of dream that you want to try to accomplish, then do it. You just really have to put yourself out there, and that's uncomfortable and difficult sometimes, but it is possible. So that's just something I really enjoy discussing on my show.
Well, plus you're the perfect person to talk about it. I mean, your story of success has definitely been unconventional, but it's been very empowering. So what are some of your day-to-day activities as a CEO?
As a CEO, I mean, I really enjoy helping people create content for their businesses. We do online digital media, photography services, ads design and production, as well as TV show production. So there's so much that we do within our company, and that's what makes my company really unique, is because it's like a one-stop shop for any business. You need to get your brand started. You need to create ads and commercials. We do all of that. So I enjoy bringing people into my office and discussing what it is that they want to create.
So what are some of the clients that you've worked with in Atlanta or nationally?
Well, I've worked with Northwestern Mutual. We did a project with them last year. I've worked with, there's an Atlanta coffee company called Noir Coffee, Historic Noir Coffee, and that was really fun. We did a commercial with them, and we work with also some, private companies where we have to kind of keep it hush what we create for them. But we do so much. We do things for restaurants. We do, obviously, insurance companies, other small businesses. I really like to focus on small businesses because that's something that is very difficult for them to get done, is create content for their business, because everything is coming out of their pocket at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And when you're competing with companies that have a giant budget, it's more difficult for them. So I like to make it affordable for them to do that.
Well, you definitely sound like you like a challenge, because, especially small business, they have to be so creative with what they come up with just to compete on any level.
It's very true. I mean, they have to literally put all of themselves into what they're doing, because it's really easy to get shut out by larger companies. Mm-hmm. And I'm really excited to see that small businesses are growing, and they're becoming a really large part of our economy, and I hope that continues, and they continue to thrive.
Well, you definitely seem like you're thriving. So where can these small businesses or any sort of business go to get connected to you?
Well, they can go to my website, asatelevisionstudios.tv, mm-hmm. or they can call my office Monday through Friday, 11 to 4 o'clock at 404-333-8770.
Hey, that's incredible. So
thank you so much.
And I know that you're also a youth activist. So do you have anything to say to young men and women out here today?
Just keep moving forward, no matter what is thrown at you. And believe me, there will be a lot of things thrown at you. Keep moving forward. Don't allow it to knock you down. Just put your all into it. Look at every failure as a lesson, because that's exactly what it is.
That's incredible. So thank you so much for being on with us today. And can I get your website and your phone number one more time?
It's asatelevisionstudios.tv, and the phone number is 404-333-8770.
All right, fabulous. So today we had Amaris Sophe Adara, who is the CEO of ASA Television Studios, who does everything from commercials, content creation, branding, you name it. So thank you so much for being on with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Amaris.
All right. Thanks, Ekaterina. Appreciate that interview. All right. We're going to go to a commercial break right now. And then the other side of the break, we're going to come back with the Private Equity Spotlight with Ed Baxter, Bison Creek Capital. This segment is brought to you by Lots of Yachts. We'll be right back.